to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the visiting teams and these guys defending their home turf. Punter Jordan South looks ready for that opening kick. And we're off on EA Sports. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts, so it'll be second down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Richardson on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you've got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
They think they hand it off. Now Richardson. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this one, not surprisingly, brought the loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Third down here, need 8 on play. To the air on 3rd and long. It's on target to Williams. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
A gain of 12 yards.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And a power play up the gut results in 2 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Going all the way to the end zone here. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Our home team, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and took great care of the football. And, of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Divine Diablo there on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here. Third down. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to bring up first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Well, you can see he gets the ball, and he sees the defender waiting for him right on the edge. And at that point, dead on arrival. A good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And this is going to fall incomplete. We made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
Well, how about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Burrow setting up the play action. Sends this to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr., and that'll bring up second down.
Let's go now.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Troy Anderson, that time with the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Richardson on third. He's not going to be able to escape him. Down he goes. And that's That sack brings the offense to fourth down. Now Stonehouse out to punt this away. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our first quarter. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from this one right after this.
On one, ready?
Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. Burrow now on first down. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Hubbard quick on the draw. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. On his Katie York for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys cut it to a field goal game.
Our home team, 7.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The visitors and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season.
On the set.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Richardson. Complete left side, it's to Slaw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on. 19-18.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of 16
First down from the 42.
And a first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So first down from the 41. From the gun, Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
It's now
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. No one's around him. He's got space. He's at the 30. The 10. And that is a touchdown. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead.
Makes the score our home team 14. Visitors 13.
Stout all set to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Another drive coming up for this offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Offense to the line. Here we go. In motion right, it's to Slaw. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Taylor. A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a first
Every
down.
offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Going to the ground again on first. Shoots away from one. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Receiver in motion, going left. Richardson on first and 10. He completes it in traffic. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Taylor now up the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here we go. Here we go.
Edwards getting it again here on second. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's got it. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now it's second and goal from the 1. Fullback trying to power him across. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. 3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Get it. Hawk 7.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he carries it in for the touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And these guys push their lead to 6.
20. Our home team, 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. He dodged the tackle. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The home teams and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Going play action here. Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Burrow to the air now. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is down to the 30-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that gives him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Now Burrow. Brought in close to the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 7-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They run it with Hubbard. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys tie it just before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. York tacks on that extra point. And his guys take the lead on that successful kick.
21. Visitors 20.
Stout all set to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Let's go. Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counterpunch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and
Aubrey
Brock
now to
Hewer.
kick this one away. Now on the return, here's DK. And this drive will start inside the 25.
These guys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Second down carry for Algier. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on
Still
the play.
10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
180.
On third down, here's Burrow. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. He's going to go in for the touchdown. He brings it back on the pick six. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get to. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick six, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another two added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. And all the time you get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the two-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
Now this offense ready to head back out. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter.
180.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Here we go.
Algier running behind center. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Keely Ringo making the play.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go.
They'll air it out on third. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Jordan Stout.
They'll send out the punting unit. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The visitors have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season.
Ready! Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll have him gain about a handful there. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready!
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get it up to the 27. 7 yards on that pickup. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 7. Result is a first down.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
To number 23.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They send the tight end in motion. Richardson now. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be third down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Set.
He keeps it himself. They're loaded and ready for that stage, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Richardson on 3rd. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They'll bring out the punter here. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. Their offense ready to take the field now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Complete to Chuba Hubbard. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He gets this one to Strange. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And they're going to have a first down now.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
That's caught at the 4! And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and goal, Hubbard. And he's in for the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Now the offense and Burrow coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
180.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there. They're not going to get to. No harm in going for it there, bro. Wanted to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what they've got to defend against right now.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. Now, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll send him over right.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Play action with Richardson. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Come on, come on.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 5 on the play, and that gives him the first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. Pack the 60.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's a razor-thin margin separating these teams. The difference of just a single point as we begin the 4th. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Set.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Finds his fullback. On the move, past the 40. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Richardson on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. It's 2nd down.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Running this one off right. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was hoping to get it to Isaac Teslaw there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Setting up the running back screen. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. From the left hash, this is from 47. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Return starts at the 3. He's brought down just inside the 25. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Offense to the line. Here we go.
Gun.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Here we go. Eyes up. 180. Right up.
Algier gets it on the counter. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here's Algier on 1st down. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him 25 on that play. And that is good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's get set. Stop.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. And yet again, he's made a trip to the end zone, his 5th on the ground. And now just one more return visit away from tying that NFL single-game record. That one splits the uprights. And these guys jumping. Front now by 5. Stout all set to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. Forces one through double coverage. Out, it's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
First down pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 1, right?
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Algier gets it on the draw. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. 1st and 10 from the 43. Algier with another carry. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Burrow. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Here we go.
Now a handoff to Algier. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1, right?
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
1st and 10. It's Hubbard. Escapes a defender. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 180. Let's get set.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Stop.
Here's a design run.
Here we go.
This won't run out the clock just yet,
Stop.
Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one.
180. Nice hot. Stop.
He's keeping it. Got to get it forward.
Gun.
They can't end it with a knee, but this would run out some clock.
180. 180 hot. Stop.
It's a designed run for it. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.